Hi, my name is Amy, also known as the Dread Queen. I've gotten a couple of a couple of emails from people asking me about how to separate dreads that you already have. Not like separating Congos, but like how to take one dread and make it into two, or take a piece out of it and put it into another dread. And I have one that I'm going to do that on today, but it's been kind of bothering me a little bit, so I'm going to take a piece of it out and put it into the one next to it. You can see what I've already done is I've taken all the other dreads that aren't involved in the equation and kind of tied them up out of the way, so that way it's not even a concern. So the first thing I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to use, this is called a rat tail comb, and I'm just going to use the point on this to kind of make the section nice and neat, so that way in the future when I'm trying to do maintenance it's easy to figure out. So I'm going to look in the mirror for this. So, sorry. This one thread here that I'm working on today is one that was originally two dreadlocks that I combined, and when after I did that, the sections got kind of funky and it has this point at the bottom, and I think that's part of why it's not locking up real nice up here. So I'm going to separate them out, these pieces here, and then I am going to put this piece that I take out into this dreadlock. So now that I have my nice neat section, I'm going to take a regular old plain pair of scissors. These are like the cheap ones I got at Walgreens or Target or whatever. And you do not want to just cut. I know that one of the things I always say to people is that you never ever want to use scissors for anything. Well, there's an exception to every rule, unfortunately, and this is it. But you have to be very careful. You're not just cutting the hair. It's sort of a sawing motion. So anyway, you'll see. So the first thing you do after you make this section here is you're going to rip it as much as you can without anything sharp, which is not comfortable, so bear with me. And mine are pretty locked, so I'm not getting any more than this. So now that I've ripped it as much as I can, I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to put just one blade through the opening here. I don't know how well you can see that. And I'm going to just saw back and forth. And I kind of have the scissors angled in toward the dreadlock because I don't want to just cut straight down. And I'm sure you can't hear it on the video, but I can hear individual hairs being cut as I'm doing this. So now that I've got a few hairs, I'm going to do some more ripping. Oh yeah, can you hear that? Yeah. And actually I don't think I might need to cut anymore. But I don't think I need to cut anymore because this is going really quickly. But hypothetically speaking, if you got to a point again where it didn't rip anymore, you would do just that same thing again with the scissors. Actually, I'm going to use my scissors because this has come to a funny spot here. And same thing again, I'm just sawing back and forth with the blade pointed in toward the dreadlock a little bit. This is the sound. There we go. And now I have a free piece here and a whole dreadlock here, so I'm going to take this here. Actually, I'm going to pull this one up out of the way momentarily. And I'm going to pull this piece here into this dreadlock. And what I'm going to use to do that is I have Naughty and Nice Natty Sugar. And it's just a locking powder. It helps to dry out the hair, pull out any of the excess oil, and gives a little bit of sticking powder that it stays in the dreadlock. And of course my loose hair tool. So I've taken a little bit of the powder already and I sprinkled it onto the edge of the sink here. So I'm going to dip my fingers in it, just like that, and I'm going to rub it down the length of the dreadlock, the little piece of hair. I'm going to take my tool, and I'm just going to feed it up the dread, all the way up the middle, or as close to the middle as I can get it. And I'm going to come all the way up to the end, up to the top as far as I can. You can see how the dreadlock is all kind of bunched on the tool here. I'm going to wrap this bit of hair in the latch. Can you see that? Okay, and then I'm just going to attempt, oh my god, that hurts. And this particular loose hair tool that I'm using needs to be replaced. The latch doesn't seem to close right all the way. So I just set it back up and then I'm latching it in the hole again. There we go. it's all better. And now I have a much nicer section here. I'm hoping it's a straight line. I didn't really get a good look at it, so. And that's it. That's how you separate threads. Thanks for watching.